This is fake coughing. Hey guys, this is the first review of 2020, 5 months into the year. I'm a procrastinator. This is a repentance for going off schedule and uploading 2 reviews in the span of 1 week. This is the punishment for that. Having to wait 5 months for a review. Yeah. So today we're doing something a little bit interesting. Instead of basically talking about a full-on game experience, we're talking about a singular stage in a game. That's just me explaining what this video basically is. This is also me trying to talk about like where I've been. Interesting thing, now I have a dedicated area to film in. I actually have that now. Not just a living room or a bedroom. No, a dedicated space for me to film, do video things on computer, and play games to record footage for this video. I now have a dedicated space to do all of those things that isn't just my room or the living room. It's its own dedicated space, which is interesting. This does not mean more productivity, because like, obviously considering I've had this for maybe 3 weeks, and I have filmed a total of a single video here. And it was basically asking if I should make this video. That's what that video was, literally. But I'm here, and I'm filming it, thankfully. Hopefully, to not anger those who actually came here to watch a review of a thing, there will probably not be any lore snippets in this video, probably.
With my new evil demon cat, I should be able to murder all of you.
Okay, just screw everything I just said. There's lore in this video, sure, why not? Howdy there, camera. That intro bit where I was talking to the candle and stuff, the live action part of that where I was filming myself, I filmed in mid-May. This is now June, so that 5 months into the year thing is incorrect. It is now more than that. That just goes to show that I procrastinate videos that I'm already working on. So let's just get into Dark Souls 2. I'm reviewing Heides Tower of Flame, an area I find quite interesting and can sum up the strengths of Dark Souls pretty well. Now I'll just load up the game. This isn't Dark Souls 2. I don't know what this is. This confuses me. What is this? It's not Dark Souls. Okay, so actually after getting Dark Souls 2 running on my TV over there on my PS4, it's time to actually pretend to play the game and not use footage that I took over a month ago for video. So let's just hop right into it, I guess. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and start this off with one of the weaker aspects of Heides Tower of Flame, and that's actually like the layout of the stage itself. It's well designed for the enemies and encounters you'll have there, but one of the key things Dark Souls offers is exploration. And besides 3 switches in the stage, one of which for the optional boss, and the other 2 making the main boss of the stage easier, other than that, there is basically no exploration in the entirety of the area. There might be a chest hidden in one of the places after you fight the mandatory boss of the area, but like, does that even really count? Because it's in the transition point to the next area. I don't even think it counts. It's one of the weaker aspects, and I do think the weakest aspect of the entire stage is a lack of exploration. If you're curious why there is no footage here explaining this, it's because there isn't exploration. I don't have anything to show you here because there isn't any of it at all. There is nothing to explore. The only thing you're doing is making a beeline towards the boss, occasionally killing enemies if you wish, or trying to get to the optional boss. Those are the only 2 things you'll be doing in this area. You're not looking for treasure, items, or anything. That is it. That is literally it. Believe it or not, my favorite thing about the area is the area's enemies. Now the area has two main types of enemies. These big, much taller than you weapon wielders, and the smaller Heides knights. Thing I do enjoy about this is this area actually taught me how to play Dark Souls 2 significantly better than Forest of the Fallen Giants did. Yeah, the Heides Tower Flame, the small knight dudes, the white knight dudes. I don't know what they're actually called. You are encouraged to parry these enemies because of how much damage they do compared to your current equipment, and how much they're left open after you parry them. If you don't parry them and just dodge, you'll have hardly any openings to actually attack them. Now, the big dudes are actually fairly easy. All you have to do, and this is kind of sad, is hold your shield out. Wait for them to hit it once, twice, maybe 3 times, and then just wail on them for about 5 seconds, then back away. They'll be dead very quickly. Even if you're fighting 2 or more of them at the same time, they'll be dead quickly. It's pathetic. But they are imposing, and they still require marginal effort. If you don't fight them with your shield, it's actually a fairly interesting challenge. However, if you do fight the big dudes with your shield, it's pathetic. I also really like this area's little mini boss, the Guardian Dragon. It's not the Guardian Dragon, but it is. It's actually my favorite boss of the area, and that's kind of sad. I'll get into the problems with the bosses later on in this video. But it's kind of sad how much better the Guardian Dragon fight thing is compared to the other bosses of the area. It's actually a marginal challenge. Fits the area better than the other 2 bosses do. And it's just fun. I mean, I killed it on like my 2nd try or whatever. The 1st try was me being an idiot. But, blah. Oh, that's White Fwog. It is indeed quite lazy. Yeah, neither of the bosses of this area are actually kind of, what's the word? Good. So, yeah, the Dragon Rider doesn't really, like, do much. He just kind of twirls his spear, halberd, whatever you want to call it, around like an idiot. Attacks occasionally. Sometimes if you're lucky, he accidentally commits suicide in the fight. It's kind of funny, in all honesty. But very sad considering Heides Tower Flame is a significant difficulty increase compared to a place like the previous area, you know, the Forest of the Fallen Giants. And he's one of the easiest bosses in the game. You can, like, if you look in the footage, I beat him without getting hit once. And considering how bad I am at the game, that's kind of sad. Now, the other boss is actually pretty fun to fight and is very well designed. I enjoyed the fight a great deal. The problem with this boss is Ornstein from Dark Souls 1. That's all it is. It's Ornstein with Dark Souls 1 with slight varied attacks. Instead of using lightning, he uses darkness. That's really it. I mean, it's not like... It's technically fun and well designed, but like, it's lazy to reuse the boss again with some minor differences. I would have actually preferred if they used the Dragon Slayer as the main boss of the area, as opposed to the optional boss of the area. That would have been significantly better, first of all, because the difficulty matches that of Heides Tower Flame significantly more. And I would have preferred if they just cut the Dragon Rider completely. He's not fun at all. I mean, he is fun. It's fun to watch, but it's not a challenge. And it doesn't match the area at all, so why even be there? It's kind of sad in reality, because the rest of the area is fairly well designed and difficult, and then you have the bosses, which are quite lazy. So, yeah. Okay, so, yeah guys, that's my opinion on Heides Tower Flame. Summed up pretty well. I've been doing this video much longer than any of my other reviews. So long, in fact, my computer has turned itself off. Yeah. Now, excuse me, I have a candle and a demon cat to take care of.